What's poppin', ladies and gentlefish? It's Panana, and today we have a really cool team that's gonna feature Ceruledge. I have not personally used Ceruledge before, so I'm really excited to test out this Pokemon. I know that there's a lot of different ways that you can run it, so I'm curious to see how the Clear Amulet is actually gonna help us out in this. I love to see the Terra type being Steel, because Steel is weak to fire and ground, and obviously Ceruledge having Flash Fire completely negates the Flash Fire or fire types from hitting it. We've got Great Tusk, which is a normal setup, Iron Bundle normal, Mousehold normal. We've got Goldengo, who actually has Covert Cloak, which is great for Garganacles, because you can use Make It Rain to threaten Garganacle as a rock type, and then you can also use Shadow Ball to threaten Garganacle as a ghost type. You can also Nasty Plot if you expect Garganacle to protect himself or recover or things like that. So he's a really good Garganacle answer there. We've also got Dragonite with Multiscale and Lumberry. It also has Dragon Dance due to the fact that it has Multiscale and can take any hit. So I'm really excited to try out this team. I'm definitely excited to see Ceruledge in action. So if you guys are excited to see Ceruledge or any of these Pokemon, definitely leave a like. Drop a sub. We're trying to grow this channel to the moon and back, and let's go ahead and hop into these battles. Okay, so this is a bundle kind of game. This is a bundle kind of game. Bundle kind of game, bundle kind of day, right? They could bring their Goldengo. Goldengo. What is it? In which case I could actually bring out my big fat boy here, who can Terra Steel and like stop a lot of their shenanigans right up front. Right up front. I am a little bit worried about the spores, so I think I gotta bring Goldengo in the back just to stop the spores. Simply only to stop the spores. And then we'll go with Dragonite for the priority. And I'm feeling that. I'm feeling this team a lot. I'm feeling this team a lot. Let's get this done. Let's get this dub. Let's get it done. Gerard just taking a picture with a random stranger trainer who didn't even pose for it. Okay. So, somewhat what we expected, right? They're going to be really fast, though. And really strong. Fast and strong. Okay, so what I think I want to do is just freeze dry right into the Garchomp. I would love to stop their Talonflame from setting up Tailwind, but I think I'm freeze drying into the Garchomp, bringing out Dragonite. So I know Garchomp is not sashed, but for some reason, if it is, then Dragonite can hit up the extreme speeds, but also we can use extreme speeds through their Tailwind turns. Oh no, not the Garchomp, Terra. Oh, that's horrible. Okay, Terra Ground is not the worst thing in the world, but it is going to do massive amounts of damage. So I just hope that bundle is faster right now. And of course with the Tailwind, we're not faster, huh? No, nuh-uh. Yikes. All right, bundle. Too bad you don't have a sash on you. Oh, Bundle survives. Thank you, Bundle. How amazing. Wow, Garchomp, you should be a lot stronger than that, big dog. He's in E-speed range. Bundle is in range of Talonflame, though. I could bring in Goldengo right now. And I'm feeling that the thing is if they bring out their Goldengo, then I just get mollywopped, right? So I think I just go for the E-speed in the Garchomp. It's just a really easy, quick pickup on a KO. And Talonflame probably is going to want to take care of my Iron Bundle. We'll see what happens. That does break Multiscale, which is really sad, but we had to take that KO. I guess I could have Icy Wind on the first turn. I was thinking about that too, but I was thinking like, is that gonna actually hurt it? Is that gonna KO it? So they have Air Slash, not Brave Bird. Very interesting. They might be Focus Sash on the Talonflame in that case. And in that case, Air Slash is a special attack. Talonflame is a physical attacker, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm thinking that that's not that great for them. All right, so how fast are you? So 206 plus 50% and 130 times 2. We're actually faster than Golden Go. We're not faster than Talonflame though at full HP. So I could go for the Icy Wind here and E-Speed. Wait a minute, hear me out. I could go for Hydro Pump as well. I'm gonna Icy Wind and E-Speed the Talonflame just to break the Gale Wings to ensure that they're not KOing my bundle immediately. They might still be faster though. Oh, but they targeted the wrong person. Nice. So the Icy Wind is gonna come in the clutch because once their Tailwind ends, and that did a lot of damage. Once their, oh, nice, a crit. But once their Tailwind turns end, we will be able to knock out Golden Go with our own Golden Go. That was a little bit more damage than I would have liked to see on Dragonite, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I think the Icy Wind was still a good play. So they probably have like 2 more turns of Tailwind, I think. The good news is we don't mind to make it rain. We do mind Shadow Balls coming out from anybody, right? So the question is who do we terrestrialize? We don't know who they have in the back. But if it's Gastrodon, then it doesn't matter who we terrestrialize. Terra Water on against Gastrodon is actually really good though. Terra Water on Gastrodon, or against Gastrodon, is really amazing. So I'm going to Terra Water here. I'm going to Shadow Sneak the Talonflame. We're going to get the knockout on both, I think. We're going to get the knockout on both. Because no matter what Golden Go goes, their opposing Golden Go goes here, they're not going to be able to knock out mine. And then if it's us against the Gastrodon, I'm feeling pretty confident that we have enough damage with Shadow Ball. So Shadow Sneak is going to fly. We're going to knock out their Talonflame. That's a good KO there. Always a good KO. They cannot set up Tailwind again, which is excellent. Make It Rain is going to fly. Not very effective on either, which is good for us. They're going to lower their special attack again permanently. And we're just going to knock them out. We're just going to knock them out for their trouble. So now we got a 2-on-1. Obviously, Gastrodon has the ability to, you know, go for Earth Powers onto Ceruledge. But it's a Grim. What is Grim going to do here? I don't see a world where Grim wins. I don't see a world where Grim wins. I'm just going to go for the double attack. Woof! Yikes. Yikes. Maybe I should have bulked up first. I was thinking I should probably bulk up first, but whatever. Make It Rain should knock out Grim. Yep, there we go. Sayonara, boy. GG's to our opponent. They played pretty darn well. I think Gastro in the back would have been a better option for them, but I think the Terra Water on Golden Go just sealed the deal, honestly. Ooh, okay. Palafin with no Weather Setter is definitely interesting to see here. I don't expect that they're going to bring Garganacl out in the front, but I will bring my Iron Bundle to completely threaten him and force him to Terra if he does come out. They might want to lead with Iron Moth, Fluttermane, or they'll probably bring like one of the other and then Palafin. So we can honestly threaten a lot with Tusks. Or can we? Maybe we just go with Maushold? Yeah, I think Maushold makes a lot of sense because we can redirect attacks. And then in the back, we need Golden Go for their Garganacl. And who takes care of Palafin? Probably Dragonite. Yeah, Dragonite takes care of Palafin and Tusks. So we'll bring Dragonite in the back. Looking good. Looking like a good, solid team here. Looking like a good, solid team here. Ceruledge is going to be left out, but it's because he doesn't do anything into anybody and everybody does things into him. The only person he can threaten is Goldengo. And a little bit of a Garganacl threat. A little bit of a Garganacl threat with bulk ups and bitter blades, but for the most part, not a huge threat to Garganacl. He can't even terrestrialize in front of Garganacl, so it's really kind of a not good situation, so I'm not bringing my boy. Okay, so they're probably going to want to EQ and bring out some sort of flying type, right? But they don't have speed on me. They do not have speed. They don't have anyone that can fly either, so they might just go for the headlong rush. I could freeze dry the Palafin, but I really feel like I need to freeze dry the Tusk. And how fast is Maushold? Oh no, Maushold is definitely not about to outspeed the bundle here. So I think here I could either follow me or I could protect. Or I could baby doll eyes. I think I have to follow me. Primarily because he's got head. Oh, he has close combat. Oh my gosh, I'd be forgetting about that. I do be forgetting about that. Okay, so we got that popping and going on. All right, so now I got to think, what is my Tusk answer? What is my Tusk answer here? Because now Garganacl's on the field. He is a big threat. And I did say Goldengo can take care of Garganacl, but you know what I mean? So I could protect here. Go for a Super Fang. I just know he doesn't have Earthquake. I know for a fact he doesn't have EQ. But I want to KO Garganacl. That's scarier to me. Garganacl is scarier to me. Alright, I'm KOing Garganacl, and I'm going for the follow... Super Fang, sorry. I wanted to either follow me or protect. I was like, ooh, protect would be such a better option here. But I just went for Super Fang instead. I'm sorry, guys. That does break Sash and everything like that. He still goes for the close combat. So that's why I was like, follow me doesn't make sense. And I was like, at the last second, I was like, wait, protect, 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 protect. It's such a good move. But that works out. I think that works out pretty well. We still get good damage into him. He can definitely protect both of his Pokemon on the next turn. So what do? We could bait him into a protect. Yes, that's exactly what we do. We bait him into a protect. We bring out Dragonite. Wait. How do we bait them into a protect though? I could make it rain. Make it rain should be just a knockout on both of them. Make it rain should just be a knockout on both of these Pokemon. Like, straight up. And what I can do is take Bundle out. I don't need him just dying Assault Cure here. And yeah, we just make it rain. Do they have speed on Goldengo? Actually, they might. What is Tusk's speed? Tusk. The Great Tusk. 87 speed, so if it's not like max speed, then it's not going to be faster than Goldengo. And we might just knock out the dog. Are they going to double protect? Yeah, they have to. Yeah, that's what we said. That's what we said they'd do. So we get a free swap in. No Salt Cure damage happens. I'm cool with that play. I'm super, super Gucci with that play. No qualms with that play. All right, so now what we do here is... Oh, they got Wide Guard. They have Wide Guard. They do have a Wide Guard, in fact. So, with Wide Guard intact, I think I have to Ice Spinner with Dragonite. Hear me out. 104 speed versus 130 speed. Goldengo is going to be faster. Who do we Shadow Ball in that case? I don't think a Shadow Ball knocks this thing out. But we have to Ice Spinner regardless. So, yeah, this is the only play that we can make, honestly. Oh, I probably should have terrestrialized my Golden Go as well. Oh, but they go for the... See, that's what I was thinking. I was like, maybe I should just Shadow Ball him just in case. Just in case. But you know what? It wouldn't have mattered because of his ability. I definitely should have terrestrialized. I'm so silly. So silly. So silly sometimes. To be fair, Golden Go might have still died to that, though. And now we get a nice clean swap into our boy, Iron Bundle. Iron Bundlezilla. Although that was kind of our Salt Cure answer. So they're going to break the multi-scale. Not what we like to see, but we're still going to win this, guys. We still got this. Okay. Okay. Well, that... Never mind. Okay. Here we go. All right, so the play is from here, we see what they got in the back. We outspeed. We do, in fact, outspeed that. So what I can do is freeze dry and what, Ice Spinner? Or do I just Dragon Dance? Oh, I have to Terra here. I have to Terra. I think I'm going to Terra that. And I'm going to go for the Hydro Pump. And see if I can just get the clean knockout onto Misdreavus. Or Fluttermane. I always call it Misdreavus. Like, half the time it's Fluttermane, half the time it's Misdreavus. Misdreavus, like, I love Ghost-type Pokemon. So, like, Misdreavus has always been, like, one of my faves. Even though it's always been not that great. Maybe in Gen 2 it was kind of decent, but outside of that, don't have Sash, and don't... Gee, that was a crit? That was a crit. That was a crit. I lost. No. Well, GG's to our opponent, man. Dang. I really thought we were going to actually knock out the Fluttermane from here. I think the only option that we have is just hoping that we survive Assault Cure. Yeah, no. We have no options here. We have no options here. But I will give my opponent the satisfaction of winning. I will give them that. Yeah, we didn't even outspeed the Fluttermane, which is so sad. So sad. Even with the Dragon Dance, we couldn't outspeed that fast boy. Because Dragonite is at, what, 80 speed? So it jumps up to like 120. Yeah, that was not my best call. Not my best play. But regardless, I think we still lost. I'm like, even if I would have doubled into the Fluttermane, like, then I just lose to Salt Cure eventually. So, GG's to my opponent. Good job. So we played like Jelly Beans the last game. So let's go ahead and get us a win this game here. No more Jelly Beaning it up. They do have potentially Perish Trap. They have Tailwind potentials with Tusk, with his Earthquake stuffs. I think Tusk is maybe going to stay behind because, like, Tusk versus their Tailwind is not good. Tusk versus their Iron Bundle is not good. And, yeah, it's just Tusk versus their Fluttermane is not... Yeah, no. So Tusk has to stay behind. I'll bring out Bundle to start because I feel like he always just has great pressure. Along with that, I'm honestly kind of feeling Golden Go. I'm like, honestly, like if I just go ahead and Terra Water here, I can put down massive amounts of pressure onto their entire team immediately. So Golden Go, we got to bring Dragonite in the back just in case they bring their Tusk. And lastly, for their Tyranitar is a little bit tough. For T-Tar, I'm actually kind of leaning on Tusk. I'm like, wait a minute. If they bring T-Tar, which why would they not bring T-Tar? T-Tar is pretty good into my whole team. I'm like, man, Tusk is honestly... He's got to be the answer. No, but we need you. We need you, Ceruledge. We need you. We want you. We need you. Ceruledge is decent into their whole team. He's decent into their whole team. He's better than Tusk into their whole team. But if they bring Tyranitar, which I feel like they will, I don't have an answer outside of like Bundle. And Bundle is not a good answer into T-Tar because T-Tar might rock Assault Vest. Mixed in with the Sandstorm, increasing his special defense. Like, it's probably going to be like a 3-hit KO if we hit all of our Hydro Pumps. You know, like, we can't rely on that. So, all right, so turn 1. I think it's pretty safe to Icy Wind, but they're going to go for Tailwind regardless, right? So I could Hydro Pumperoni into that. Water Terraroni, and make it Rainaroni? Water Terraroni and Shadow Balleroni also feels pretty good. I'm gonna Water Terraroni and Shadow Balleroni just in case they Terra-Aroni. If they Terra-Aroni here, then our Make It Rain will be pretty useless. So I'm gonna Water Terra-Aroni and hit him with a Shadow Ball. Yo, hear me out, but I love the fact that they changed a lot of the landscapes. I used to love playing in the schoolyard. This one is not my favorite one to play in. I would also, like, I like every single one of the maps that you can, like, battle on, except for this one. I don't know why, but even when I saw it in the Elite Four, I was like, ooh, this feels so boxed in. I actually saw this movie called Cube. Cube 0, and Cube 2. It's a, like, trio set of movies. But I saw that movie and like it looks exactly like this room, and it was a scary movie, so I was like, oh no, I don't like this room. No, I saw that when I was a kid. I was like, oh my gosh, this is horrifying. Oh god, this is terrible. So we don't get the clean KO on the Fluttermane. I honestly think maybe Make It Rain might have did the justice there, but I was worried that they would protect, so I didn't want to, you know, risk that antic. I think I'm gonna double protect here, see if they terrestrialize, and just go on ahead and waste one more turn of their Tailwind, because they're gonna have it for a couple more turns, right? So we need to waste one more turn of their Terra, see what they're, one more turn of their Tailwind, see what they're gonna Terra into, and go ahead and get this dub. Go ahead and get this dub central. My boy, he looks like a real kid. He looks like one of the NPC kids, doesn't he? Like, I just recently changed my outfit. I'm not a huge fan of it. Whenever I'm in battle stance, I'm like, I don't love the outfit. But to be honest, I picked a pair of shoes that looked really weird. I picked like a lime and yellow pair of shoes, and I was like, you know what? I want to make an outfit based off of these shoes. I found some socks that matched the shoes, but every other shade of green for like hats and book bags, they were all different colored greens than the shoes were. So I was like, I can't even make an outfit out of this. So they're going to close combat and Shadow Ball. So they're actually trying to pick up the double knockout, which is unfortunate for me. Unfortunate for me. I could bring in Dragonite and Tusk. Yeah. I don't like this swap. I don't like this swap. I would prefer to even go for like a double protect rather than just let Tusk take a ridiculously mean hit. But I think this is more surefire than a double protect attempt. I think this is more surefire. Like, double protects just give me anxiety, man. They just give me anxiety. I'm like, oh, not a double protect option. I got a double protect. All right, so we're wasting out the Tailwind a wee bit here. Wee bit here, mate. They do swap targets a bit. But regardless, we're taking these like champions. All right, so Tusk is going to drop in special defense and defense. Can I get an Ice Spinner into him? I would say no. I would say they're probably going to Gleam or something like that. So I think I have to Extreme Speed Tusk. Protect me boy here. Does Fluttermane have a speed boost right now from Booster Energy? I didn't see that. I didn't see that pop. I don't recall seeing that pop, which means whenever I bring my bundle back in, he's going to be faster than Fluttermane. He can knock out Fluttermane with like an Icy Wind or something real simple. We'll probably get a double KO with Icy Wind next turn. Okay, so they actually withdraw the Fluttermane. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. And T-Tar comes out, which is my bane of existence right now. The good news is hopefully their Tailwind ends on this turn. I forgot to look exactly at it. We might be able to just get a nice little Earthquake pop in here. Let's see. Yep. All right. So Tailwind is gone. Woo! Let's go for it. Let's go for the Gusto. Tusk is faster. So I'm going to hit him, and I'm just going to EQ. I'm just going to EQ here. I don't know if I don't know how fast our Tusk is, but judging on how we took the close combat, we definitely can take a Headlong Rush or anything else that their Tusk has against us. And they don't have a Pokemon that can take an Earthquake. Tyranitar is not faster than our Tusk. Our Tusk can take what their Tusk can dish out, and our Tusk can dish out an Earthquake. That's all that we need. That should like do so much damage that it'll put them in such a crazy weird position unless Tyranitar terrestrializes into a flying type. Which he will. I'm trying to think how bad that is for me. That's actually not horrible. Oh, that's bad. That's so bad for me. No. Why would you do that? Oh, man. Why would you do that? Why would you make such a great read? All right. Well. Okay. Okay. Well. We might die here to a Terra Blast. Rock Slide is not killing. Oh, but the Sandstorm, no. Just brought us down just enough. Just enough. Just enough. So I'm thinking what I can do here still, though, is bring out Bundle. Bring out Bundle. But I'm like, we still have speed with Golden Go. 152 max speed. 130 max speed. He's probably going to go for another Rock Slide. I could Protect plus, like, just go ham into him with, like, a Headlong Rush or something. I think that's my best option. Protect, Headlong Rush. Or I could bring out you, Protect, Headlong Rush. I don't know if that's the best play, though. Bundle is, like, so, like, afraid of T-Tar. I kind of don't want T-Tar to target him, but I'll Protect, Headlong Rush, because he just protected last turn, so he has to take this hit. I think Headlong Rush is not like my ideal favorite play because it lowers my defense. However, if I'm being real, like T-Tar is like a flying Terra Blast away from knocking out my Great Tusk anyway, so like it's super effective. So regardless of the Headlong Rush lowering my defenses, I think Tyranitar can actually just knock out my Tusk if he wants to. And it looks like our opponent is really thinking about this game too. I'm like, this is a close game. This is a very close game. So I'm excited. I'm happy that this is my opponent here. We survive that easily. We easily eat that. We easily eat that, bro. We eat that, bro. Every day of the week. Every day of the week. Twice on Sundays. Boom. Good night. Good night. Good night, sir. Yeah, that was a great play. Rock Slide's not even going to KO us. Not even going to KO us. So yeah, we're in a great position now. Bundle doesn't have Sash anyway, so we're in a really, really great position where I think Icy Wind just wins us the game here. I think. Because I have to kind of Icy Wind. Fluttermane can protect itself, but Do I Icy Wind plus attack him? Yeah, I do. Every day of the week. Every day of the week. Because one Rock Slide can't knock out my Great Tusk. Like Great Tusk went from 34 down to 20 damage. So the next one should, Tusk should survive. We're faster than Fluttermane. We just hit him with the Icy Wind. We don't need speed, but it will hit the Fluttermane and just knock it out. Knock on wood. Imagine that 5% accuracy doing us dirty. Like, nice. All right, so we do get the little bit of extra damage onto T-Tar. Like I said, he's AV. He's assault vested out right now. He is big boy. He's big boyed out right now. We're just gonna close combat him. That's decent chunks of damage there. That's honestly decent chunks. But you know what? Now that our defense falls again, a Rock Slide probably will KO. It doesn't even KO bundle though, so that's such a problem for him. That is such a problem for him because now we have speed, obviously, right? And we have super effective attacks that can't miss. So yeah, T-Tar is done dozo. He's done for. He's in Dondozo territory. He's done for. All right, make it rain so much more power on that. We're just gonna go for the extra power and get this dub. Sayonara, my friend. 2-1 on the day. This was, I really enjoyed this team. I think there was a bit of a learning curve. Like, I always have a learning curve when I use a team. I'm like, either the first game I lose or like I lose a practice match or something like that. But like, yeah, this was a really good team, just well thought out against a lot of threats. I just enjoyed using it, honestly. And shout out to our opponent for just thinking his turns out and playing to his outs. Good job. All right, y'all. So there you have it. That is the team. I used to not be a fan of Great Tusk. If you look back on my old videos, I have a video titled, like, I'm not sure how I feel about this Pokemon. I was not a huge fan of Great Tusk before. I feel like he needs close combat, earthquake, protect, and focus sash. I feel like he needs all 4 of those things. Headlong rush is preferred. I don't know what else he would have, like maybe ice spinner, things like that. But yeah, I feel like he's very one-directional. All in all though, the team performed wonderfully. The covert cloak on Golden Go I lost that game, guys. I made mistakes. Mistakes were made. We did not make good use of the covert cloak against the Garganacl, but overall, definitely check out the team, check out the creator. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, leave a sub if you really enjoyed the video, and we're really trying to just grow this channel to the moon and back. And aside from that, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and peace.